Hey guys, this is Debbie Boyer, and in this video segment we're going to talk about sharing Google files with other people. If you set it up right, you can have small groups of students who share a file and they can collaborate and create together and communicate using these wonderful online tools. To get started, you'll want to be sure that you or your students are logged into Google. And then there's a 9-dotted app menu right beside your login, and you can click on that and see all of the apps that you have at your disposal. If you don't like the way they're laid out, you can rearrange those, but I like Drive right at the top. That's the app I use most frequently. I'm going to go ahead and click on Drive, and it's going to show me all of the files that are mine that I've created. I can click on Shared with Me, and I can see all the files that someone else has shared with me, but my drive is where we're going to start. So I'm going to click on my drive, go to New, Google Docs, and I'm going to create a new doc that I'm going to share with someone or with my students. Now the first thing I'm going to want to do is change the name of that. So let's say we're studying mitosis. And we're going to name that file, and we could add directions to this document, or we can leave it blank. We could add images, anything that we want to do. And then when we get ready to collaborate, we're going to share out the file with the blue icon in the top right-hand corner of the screen. And we click on share. We have some options here on things that we can do. We could type in the small group with just the individual students that we are creating collaborative groups. So let's say we're going to add Justin in here, and we're going to have Mark Hamill, we're going to add him in here, and we could just keep adding our students in that way. But I'm going to give them either editing rights, commenting rights, or they can only view the document. So you have that control with your students. We could add a note here and notify the students that they have a shared document through their Google Mail, or we can skip that altogether and go up to the top and get a shareable link. So when we click on get a shareable link, it's probably going to default to some choices, and we're going to drop down and look at more and see what all of our choices are. Now we could have a link that's public on the web. It means that anyone in the world would be able to view this document. We could have anyone with the link, so even outside our district we could link and connect with people. Anyone at Canyon ISD can find and access the file, or if we want to, anyone at Canyon ISD with just a link. And that would mean that the person that I shared with had to log in with their Canyon ISD Google account. Now one thing to be aware of is right now it defaults to view only, but if I wanted to have kids collaborate, I would need to change it to edit so that everyone could add their ideas and could collaborate online. So be sure and check the settings how you have them. Now when we're ready, we're going to go ahead and say save. We've got it set like we want. And here is our setting. Anyone at Canyon ISD that has the link can edit this document. And then we're going to copy that link, and that will be the link that we share out with our students. So you could put it in a Google Classroom, you could put it in a QR format, whatever you need to share it out with your kiddos. Now you can come back in at any time and say, I'm going to now have everybody's thoughts in this document, and I'm going to not let them share it anymore. And we could change from edit to view only. One last thing that you might want to consider is looking under Advanced. And under Advanced there's a place that says Prevent Editors from Changing Access and Adding New People. So if you set up a small group, you might not want the students adding others into the document, and you can prevent that just by clicking there. Now you're ready to have kids collaborate online and learn together. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.